Hello my beautiful Earth and Water signs. Now it's for you. Okay, let's start with the Earth signs, Taurus, Virgo and Capricorn. What is for you? Of course, if you didn't see the part 1, you need to go to see overall how January will look like. If you like it, please subscribe it, like it, put the comment under, go on my website, see what I'm all about, and maybe you need a personal reading besides. But if you like it, show your friends, share on Google Plus or Facebook, Twitter, whatever you're doing. I really will appreciate it. So more people can watch my work that I'm doing free of charge. Okay, look at this, wonderful. So it's 2 cards, 2 first cards. So one is for Taurus and one is for Virgo. Boy, talking about flying. Okay, great. Then we have of course romance cards. So we know what is for my beautiful Earth signs in January 2015. That's the intention that I already asked our angels to show us all messages that we need to receive. Okay, very good. So this is for Taurus, Virgo, and one more for Capricorn. Wonderful. Okay. Okay, let's see what's going on here. Okay, my beautiful Taurus. This is you. You the Earth sign, and this is Page of Earth. So something good financially is coming to you, maybe new opportunities, something that you're going to be really happy about. And looks like you may be bored a little bit, Taurus. Bored. Now you need something more challenging because the same old is not gonna do for you. So looks like something is coming that exactly you thinking that way attracted to yourself. You may also decide to go and learn something, study something, or maybe teach something, but something around school, teaching, seminars, learning. Very good. Maybe you decided that the job that you always been doing or career that you've been and it was just fine and dandy before, but now you're like you're bored. Okay, it's time to change everything altogether. And because we're all evolving, we're all changing, it's possible that you are going with the flow. Forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. Oh, forgiving. Old subject, but so important, especially was in 2014 and now 2015, a karmic year. Absolutely, please, you're not hurting anybody. Even if it's very hard, forgive. Forgive, let it go. You may never see the person, you may never see because he's already on the other side, it's like a whole different dimension. Let it go. Let go of guilt, let go of hurts, let it go, forgive, because if you will be stuck somewhere and will be no balance in 2015, what goes around comes around. If I cannot forgive, then it will hurt me too, even a lot more, triple or 100 times more, because it's a blockage. It's not a beautiful flow. So you need to do it. Otherwise, your present relationship, marriage, will suffer from it. Okay? Once you release, forgive, you're gonna be like a new person. I promise you. Contemplation time. Spend time alone meditating upon what you truly desire. So, some of you may be simply tired after the holidays, traveling, meeting people and conversing and having nice dinners, nice lunch with, but it's gonna be time that, okay, maybe you need to figure out what you want next, what to study, what to do. Maybe you need time to reflect on forgiveness. How exactly you're gonna do it? What it takes for you to truly forgive and let go. That's for you, my beautiful Taurus. Now, for my gorgeous Virgo. Okay, interesting cards, I have to say. And the first one is ego, past life relationship, and helpful person. Okay, so you met somebody, or you meet somebody, or you're wondering why is the way it is, or is so good, or is so bad, or it may be karmic. Obviously you knew already each other, so it is karmic, if that was the question. You knew each other before in previous lives, and now you met again and you're working things out. And since that's a karmic year, I'm not surprised at all. If you don't have a partner and you meet someone, I wouldn't be surprised what the angel's showing. It's going to be a karmic relationship. That means that some lessons you need to learn. Okay? It may be absolutely wonderful. It may not. That depends on your personal lesson, and that would need, of course, require personal reading. I'm doing reading for the whole world, so I don't know your chart, I don't know the personal messages for you, my beautiful Virgo, but it's gonna be somebody helpful. If you think who that could be that I could actually ask for help in something, because obviously you're going to be overwhelmed with something, okay? You're going to have false sense of entrapment. You're going to be overly focused on material things, so money, how to make more money, negative or fear-based thoughts. And when that happens, it means you entrapped in your ego trip. Ego, that's ego. Spiritually, we always know we're gonna be okay, because God, the universe loves us all, and we're gonna be okay and given what we need. But if you go from the ego point, and you Virgo sometimes can be overly thinking and worrying about things, okay, and detail-oriented, organized, it's got to be a certain way, and guess what, when you get yourself to the point that is too much, and those fear-based thoughts and actions are never good, then is the time, perhaps, you see them how happy they are, to call somebody who is cheerful, who can be helpful to get you out of that state of mind, that false sense of entrapment, okay, in your own head. More cheerful, more happy. Do something funny, happy, okay? Contact people who are in a happy space and be like them. Okay, my gorgeous Capricorns. Interesting. Okay. That's your cards. And let's see. 7 of Water. 7 spiritual water emotions. Okay. And you are the earth sign. But nevertheless, you're trusting your emotions. You listen to them. Especially when you have and it shows you're gonna make some complex decision. So what you need to do is to do some research And stop procrastinating, angels say. Okay? That's enough. Okay? You've been thinking enough, you've been worrying enough, emotionally going over and over, and now it's time to really get to it. Start doing the research. What you need to know. What is that you need to know more? Because obviously it's gonna be, since it's 7, I would say spiritually based decision. So it may be like, should I do or not? Spiritually speaking, I probably should or shouldn't. And maybe materialistically or some other stuff is the other way around. So, and how you do the research? Your intuition is correct about something. Use your intuition and take action accordingly. What your inner voice, my dear Capricorn, is saying. Not what other people say. Okay? They most likely will say whatever is good for them. What is that your inner voice that is saying to you? Go with it. Healing family issues, your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. So if some of you, my dear Capricorns, have problems because your parents were a certain way, your mother or father acted a certain way. So if you are a woman and your mother was this way, and now you like her, or because you didn't like your mother, or didn't like how that marriage of your parents was going, you're trying to act differently, and it is really irrelevant to your own partnership with your husband, boyfriend. Okay? So look at that, because once this is, that's what the angels are pointing out to, it means you need to look into it. Okay, my gorgeous water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. Let's start with this deck. Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. Of course, romance cards. How could I ever doubt for a second? I don't blame, even I want to know, Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. Okay. Grace cards are calling me. Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. Wonderful. Okay, my dear, ready? Water sign. And we're starting with gorgeous Cancer. And just the way it is. Okay. Let me show you first the cards. Balance. So it's time to, it's the need for balance and moderation, cooperation and compromise, wait for perfect timing. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now, and be gentle with yourself. You are a magnificent soul. Compassion. Wow. It looks like an emotional month. And maybe even balance. You see, having balance. Not to be too emotional and not to be too logical. So it's always need for balance, especially in the karmic year 2015. Number 8, okay? Balance and moderation. What the angel's telling you, and that's a very important card, you need to cooperate and sometimes compromise, my dear Cancer. Because if you want the things to go just your way, you may get the highway too. So be understanding, be compassionate, of course, to yourself too, because you are a magnificent soul. In God's eyes, we all are, okay? We just get to our head that we're not good enough with this, with that. But in God's eyes, we're just all loving children. So you need to put things in, balance. You need to compromise. I feel like this is very, very important card, and this is a major arcana. Usually that sum changes in 1, 4. 1 and 4 is 5. So maybe even something around the full moon on January 5th or 14 for that matter, just maybe, you never know. Maybe even you are involved in some legal issues. So remember to be, not to be stubborn, be compromising and be compassionate. And moderation and balance is the key to everything, okay? And if you're in a relationship, finances, money, where they coming, where they going, not enough, too much spending, too much giving, too much whatever, especially after maybe the holidays, some of you may start to argue, maybe will be a conflict. Watch for it, okay? Especially the full moon, around the full moon. Please go back to part 1 and listen when I'm talking about that. But that may be very important. Or you meet somebody new, or you just met and already they forewarn you, you may be a little differently spending, your perception on money may be different, and that is already maybe a problem, or will be a problem. Okay, my beautiful Scorpios, that's for you. And 10 of Fire. Oh, too much work, accept help from others, life is out of balance, stress-related health concerns. So if you, fire is action, and we are the water signs. So 10 also is when you're starting something new. You completed something, you're ready for an action, you're already in the action, okay? And you see the big picture, and then you see it's too much work. It's too much work. You got involved too heavily, too much you took upon yourself, and now you are so stressed out and out of balance. Next thing you know, you don't feel good. You're starting to get sick, so watch out, don't overdo it. Extend your lighthearted energy to others. And it's flirt, but it's interesting that when we nice and kind to each other, sometimes everybody think that we're flirting, and we just want to be nice and kind. Isn't that interesting concept? That's the latest and greatest. People, like what? Kindness is not the thing anymore, or being nice to someone. So, and then if you are single, available, out there looking for someone, the angels say, flirt. Be flirtatious, be lighthearted. Just smile, talk, be pleasant, be fun, because that's what attracts, okay? You put that out, that's what will come back to you. And grace cards say perception. See the past through the lens of grace. All that occurs is designed to support our spiritual evolution. So, whatever happened in the past, and you may be upset, you may be hurt, you may be disappointed. Everything happened for a reason. Either it's an illness, people crossing over to the other side, divorces, any tragedies, illnesses. Everything but everything happens for a reason. And once you look from this point of view, it's gonna be a lot easier to understand that you are the spiritual being, and especially if you evolving, ascending. You know, some things may go, must go, because cannot catch up with you, and that's okay. That's a spiritual evolution. And then, my dear Pisces, that's for you. Okay. Six of Fire, again, like for Scorpio. Water signs are water emotions. And here is again action, and it's King. Victory, good news is on its way. Public recognition or rewards, or maybe both. A beautiful, beautiful victory card. If you look at this King and how everybody else surrounding him, and he is so victorious. Hey, you deserve, my beautiful Pisces. You really do. I'm so happy whenever I do a good reading and good cards. My heart is singing. When it comes to romantic life, attraction, you attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. Stop and smell the roses. So whatever you're doing, my gorgeous Pisces, you will attract people when you will fully live in a present, in the moment, in the now. Don't worry about what was, it's gone. Don't worry what's gonna be. Enjoy life now. And the more you enjoy, the more you will attract others. Listen. When we feel overly attached to an outcome, it's simply an indication that we need to reconnect with our wise self. Exactly. That's what I've been talking about. Thank you, Grace cards. Listen to your own intuition. That's what this card says. Listen not to other people, not to TV. Listen to your inner voice. Listen to your intuition, because you have all the answers. And once you listen, once you're living in a present moment and enjoying the now and letting go, and also letting go, because when you're enjoying the moment, you don't control, you don't push anything to happen. You have faith that everything will work out for the best, and guess what? It will. Thank you, my gorgeous all signs. Have a wonderful, wonderful New Year. Love you all. See you next time.